Have you ever paused to truly consider what it takes to bring genuine happiness to your partner in the bedroom, or wondered why some women experience deeper satisfaction with certain kinds of intimacy compared to others? In this video, we're diving into some fascinating and often overlooked facts about female sexuality, along with practical tips that can help strengthen the emotional and physical bond in your intimate relationships. Here's something that might surprise you. What truly pleases someone often has more to do with connection than technique. Stick around until the end, because we'll also explore powerful strategies to help you last longer during intimacy and significantly improve your love life in ways you might not have expected. You really won't want to miss a moment of it. If you haven't done so yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and ring the bell icon so you never miss any of our fresh and insightful videos. Your support genuinely means the world to us. If you find this content valuable, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more people who can benefit from this knowledge. I'm looking forward to hearing your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoyed this video or learned something new, feel free to drop a comment below. Your feedback is incredibly valuable. It helps me tailor future videos to better match your interests and needs. Now, let's jump right into it. By the end of this video, we'll also share some important techniques to help those struggling with premature ejaculation. There's a lot of helpful information packed into this, so let's dive in and learn together. You might be surprised to discover that women with larger breasts can sometimes feel uneasy during intimate moments. This discomfort often arises when men reach climax too quickly, which can significantly alter the experience for many women and leave them feeling unsatisfied. Interestingly, a gentle kiss on the stomach can actually be far more arousing than a peck on the neck or ear. Subtle gestures like these can leave a lasting impact. While many men tend to shy away from intimacy during a woman's menstrual cycle, it's worth noting that some women still find closeness deeply enjoyable during that time. Here's something many overlook. Understanding a woman's preferences isn't just about learning techniques. It's about listening and adapting. For instance, kisses on the neck are commonly appreciated by women, and many find that vaginal contact is the only reliable path to achieving orgasm. About 40% of women even believe that nipple stimulation should be the very first step during pre-play to set the right mood. Drinking enough water before engaging in intimacy can actually heighten your body's responsiveness, thereby increasing the likelihood of a satisfying orgasm. In the case of anal intercourse, ejaculation might take longer due to increased friction, which can subtly change the overall pace of the experience. Adding blindfolds into your private moments can significantly elevate the intensity of both climax and sensory pleasure. Consider exploring this with your partner. It might bring a new level of excitement to your bond. Remember, improvement in the bedroom doesn't happen overnight. It often comes from patience, practice, and being open to honest communication, both the compliments and the critiques. No one is born with an innate understanding of how to fully enjoy sexual pleasure. It's something that can be discovered, refined, and shared with a trusted partner over time. When a man is truly in love, it's completely natural for him to express admiration for his partner among friends, and his actions often reflect the depth of his affection. Conversely, when a woman feels a strong emotional connection to a man, her tone often softens. She may speak more gently and express herself with greater warmth and tenderness. Here's a thought to reflect on. True intimacy isn't just about physical connection. It's also about emotional alignment that builds over time. After reaching climax, many individuals find that their body relaxes so much that drifting off to sleep becomes effortless. In fact, the heart rate can spike to an exciting 180 beats per minute during those moments of passion, far above the typical resting rate of around 60 beats per minute. Surprisingly, only about 18% of women are able to experience orgasm without any form of external assistance. This not only highlights the complexity of female pleasure, but also emphasizes how emotional trust and connection often play an essential role in fulfilling experiences. Intimacy is truly a journey, a path of discovery, learning, and growing closer to one another on every level. Techniques like using 2 fingers or incorporating a toy can be highly effective, especially when it comes to clitoral stimulation, which helps approximately 80% of women reach orgasm. Yet, it's notable that only around 20% of women own personal pleasure devices. Missionary position remains a favorite for nearly 80% of women, often because it creates a sense of comfort and connection. Meanwhile, standing intercourse may contribute to longer-lasting orgasms and can even accelerate their onset due to different angles and intensity. Natural lubricants or even saliva can enhance sensations when used carefully, but it's important to apply them mindfully and avoid direct use on sensitive genital areas to maintain comfort and hygiene. In the United States alone, more than 600 cases of strangulation have been reported during intimate encounters, highlighting the importance of prioritizing safety and mutual consent in every experience. It's also worth noting that men may be able to extend their stamina during intercourse simply by avoiding certain positions, like the doggy style, which can intensify arousal too quickly. Among the most unforgettable experiences for many women are 3 particular positions: clitoral stimulation using a vibrator in a face-to-face position, doggy style, and oral intimacy. Each of these offers unique sensations that can be deeply satisfying when done with care and communication. Here's something most people don't realize. The difference between pleasure and discomfort often comes down to awareness, timing, and communication. It's essential to understand that overstimulation of the clitoris can lead to discomfort or even pain. Just like any highly sensitive area, it requires time to recover. Just as men benefit from a brief rest period after climax, women also need time to allow their clitoris to return to a comfortable state before further stimulation. The clitoris, similar in function to the male organ, reacts to both physical and psychological arousal, becoming engorged with blood during moments of desire. Oral intimacy remains one of the most common fantasies shared by both men and women, but the key to truly enjoying it lies in staying present and not placing pressure on outcomes. Fun fact: the fastest speed at which sensations can travel from the skin to the brain is about 230 kilometers per hour. That's faster than a race car on a track. Interestingly, women born after May 30th have been shown in surveys to be more drawn to from-behind positions, and many of them tend to feel mental satisfaction after their physical needs have been met. For men, however, it's often the reverse. Emotional closeness may follow physical connection. Still watching this video? Then comment below with "I'm anywhere," and don't forget to hit the like button if you're enjoying this eye-opening discussion. Some women may be more open to engaging in oral intimacy, and maintaining a consistent, intimate connection, at least once a week, is vital for the physical and emotional well-being of many women. Interestingly, research shows that single women often report more active, intimate lives than single men, a fact that Max finds quite reasonable given their differing social and emotional dynamics. For couples aiming to conceive, it's recommended to engage in protected intimacy for about 5 months to promote better hormonal balance and emotional readiness. One method that has shown promise in delaying ejaculation is the stop and squeeze technique, which can effectively extend the duration of intimacy and help manage premature ejaculation more confidently. Here's something powerful to remember. Improving your love life isn't just about performance. It's about building trust, patience, and emotional intimacy. Understanding these nuances doesn't just improve physical satisfaction, it also deepens the emotional connection between partners. In a healthy, fulfilling relationship, both individuals grow together, learning more about themselves and each other through an ongoing journey of discovery, vulnerability, and shared experience. For many men, premature ejaculation can feel like a frustrating and disheartening challenge. The inability to control ejaculation during private moments can impact one's self-esteem and put a strain on the relationship over time. But here's the hopeful part. There are practical, proven techniques and resources that can help. The good news is that you're not alone, and there are real solutions available. Once you finish watching this video, feel free to scroll down to read the helpful comments from doctors, or share your own thoughts and experiences in the comment section. Your input might be just what someone else needs to hear. As we wrap up today's video, here's an interesting point to consider. Many men tend to feel more physically responsive and aroused during the early hours of the morning. In most cases, it's men who initiate the first kiss, while women are more likely to reciprocate once a connection is already established. Did you know that intimate toys have a surprisingly ancient origin? The oldest known examples, dating back over 30,000 years, were discovered in caves in what is now Germany, offering a fascinating glimpse into the history of human sexuality and exploration. Women are often naturally drawn to partners who exhibit strength, decisiveness, intelligence, and confidence, traits that convey emotional security and leadership. At the same time, many women find it uncomfortable when their heads or hair are held too firmly during oral intimacy, as it may feel intrusive or unsettling. Here's something essential to keep in mind. The most powerful form of intimacy is built on mutual respect, deep listening, and attentive care. If one partner is already committed in a relationship, introducing a third person into that dynamic can add emotional complexity, especially for women who may experience feelings of jealousy or insecurity. That's why communication and emotional clarity are so important when navigating boundaries. When using your hands during intimacy, it's crucial to listen, really listen to your partner. She knows what feels right, what doesn't, and how she wants to be touched. Honoring her guidance shows both attentiveness and care, which naturally leads to deeper connection. Kissing, too, is an art that plays a major role in maintaining satisfaction and emotional closeness. When there's a lack of physical intimacy, dissatisfaction may grow, and in some cases, it can even contribute to infidelity. Some women may express their desire by wrapping their legs around their partner, a subtle but powerful sign of emotional and physical longing. It's also important to understand that only a small percentage of women reach climax through vaginal penetration alone. After climax, many women may need anywhere from several minutes to even an hour to fully relax and return to a calm, emotional, and physical state. Spooning is a gentle, intimate position that's highly effective for stimulating the female peak of pleasure, often leading to greater satisfaction. Wearing sensual lingerie can also help boost a woman's self-confidence and readiness, enhancing the experience and making her feel empowered and desired on a deeper level. Vibrators are one of the simplest, most efficient tools for stimulating the clitoral area, offering quick and highly targeted pleasure. Women who regularly use intimate toys often experience higher levels of desire, more frequent orgasms, and fewer issues related to intimacy and satisfaction. Understanding these delicate details not only improves your physical connection, it also brings a deeper emotional fulfillment to your romantic relationships. As you and your partner explore together, you'll naturally become more in tune with each other's needs, strengthening the bond you share and bringing your relationship to a more meaningful level. Here's a question worth asking yourself. What if the key to a better love life isn't about doing more, but understanding better? What have you discovered in today's video? We've covered a wide range of essential topics, from the intricacies of female pleasure to practical proven techniques that can take your intimate life to a new level of closeness and satisfaction. Now it's your turn. What's the one thing you're most curious or excited to try with your partner? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. If this video brought you value or sparked new ideas, please drop a comment, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support keeps us inspired and helps more people discover this helpful content.